Hi everyone, today I'm going to be checking out Musio by Cinesamples. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is Musio. As you can see, it's got a multitude of instruments from Cinesamples. We have marimbas, we have flutes, we have Tina, which is a fantastic library of cello. We've got Cinebrass, the great classics of Cinebrass, and we've got Cinebrass Core, the deep horns, the low brass, the professional version. You get those nice big meaty horns there as well in Cinebrass Pro. We've got Cineperk, all the percussion. Cine String Solo. There's a symphony, the Cine Symphony, which is like sort of all the instruments of the orchestra. So we have the brass ensemble, string ensemble. If you want to get some quick ideas in there, the drum kits. We have synths, kalimba, tongue drum, more drums, drums of war, all kinds of things. Keyboards, Men of the North, that's a lovely library, and the Women of the North, some nice stuff there. We could go on forever. There's lots of stuff, Viola da Gamba, Voxo, and they're adding things all the while as well, so it continuously updates and you get new libraries every now and again, which is a nice surprise. South Africa, lovely stuff there as well. Okay, so I'm just going to build a little track just using Musio, which is pretty easy. I tend to use Musio a lot for the orchestral elements. I haven't used much of the synth stuff yet, but it's playable straight out of the box. The effects are there, it sounds great. You don't have to mess around if you want to get some quick cues in there. So I'm going to Cine Strings Core. I'm going to put a spiccato line, I think. There you go. So if you play on any of these instruments, you can hear what they're going to sound like, so you know what you're getting. That's my spiccato. You just load it in, and there it is. And once it's loaded in, it's loaded in, and you haven't got to load them all in, so you haven't got to use too much memory. You load what you need. So you can see these red arrows there indicate instruments that I've loaded in, and they're going to use, when they're loaded up, they will use the RAM. But I've got a lot here that haven't been loaded as well, which just saves a bit of memory as well. So here we go. That's my spiccatos. Just going to play something simple in. Okay, very simple there, very simple. A few mistakes, but just gives you the idea. We've got a nice string line in there, and it's all there. It sounds lovely. I think you've got a few controls here. Not many controls, because it's sort of the watered down versions of Cinesamples instruments, but you don't really need to do too much to them, really. If you want to buy the full version, you can buy the full version in Cinesamples. You've got a lot more mic positions and stuff like that if you want that. But if you want something nice and quick, and it really does, I use this in quite a lot of things, to be honest, because it's nice and easy, nice and quick, and you can get straight to the point. Okay, what now? Let's have pizzicato. Some staccato violas, just for a little bit of balance and a little bit of weight. Here we go. I'm going to complement the strings a bit more, the violins with the violas, just to add a little bit more weight. So it's creating that percussive nature. It drives the track along, and we're just playing the offbeats on this viola line. Going to go to woodwinds now. Cinewinds Pro, Cinewinds Core, Cinewinds Core. Let's have an oboe. There we go, nice oboe lead line. Very simple. Obviously a few tweaks are needed here, but it's just to get the idea of a track nice and quick. There's my oboe. Let's add flute. Lovely flutes from Cinesamples as well, they're so nice. It's my flute legato vibrato. So you can see I've added that flute in the middle just for something a little bit different, and it joins the oboe towards the end. It's nice to combine the oboe and the flute, because the flute's quite soft and the oboe's got that edge, so it creates that nice texture. Okay, some long strings maybe at the end. Let's just use the string ensemble patch. Sustain vibrato. Maybe some percussive elements, maybe some melodic percussion here and there. A celeste. Let's have a look at this celeste. Nice Celeste there. Just adding a little bit more texture. You could actually make this into a Christmas song, couldn't you really? A piece of Christmas music. I'm going to do that. I know we're over Christmas, but I'm going to do that anyway. Percussive elements. Let's have a look. Handbells. Sleigh bells. Ooh. Maybe this can be a release for next Christmas. You never know. There we go, just when you thought you'd got over Christmas and it's back again. But this can be, I think this track can be used without the sleigh bells, and you can sort of transform that into quite a summery sort of a sound. But as you can see, the instruments in here are lovely. Maybe some brass. And I missed one note. So you can see it's gradually building. So we started with strings and oboe, and then we gradually introduce the horn, and the flute comes in, and then we get a little bit more strings. So it's growing gradually. So there you are. Only a few tracks there, just something simple, just a quick cue that's easily produced with Musio. I'm going to do a few other videos with Musio with other types of styles as well. This is light orchestral, and it transformed into a Christmas tune. I don't know why, maybe we're just out of Christmas and it's in my head, but it just sounded, it could be quite a wintry type of track, maybe. So I'll be back soon with a different style, and we'll go again with Musio. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back again soon.